This is for all of my people out there who are dating and relating and trying to form connections that actually feel aligned and good. If you are looking for your person, for your people, for your play partner, for your casual lover, whatever it might be, there are certain things that I think all of us really should be on the lookout for. And this goes beyond the basics, which are very, very important, of, for instance, monogamy, non monogamy, to have children, not to have children. Are we looking for a really focused, committed relationship or something more casual? Those are all incredibly important. And I'm going to not insult your intelligence and hope that you already know to check in about those things. Let's dive in, however, to what are some of the other qualities and behaviors and just the vibe check all around to be on the lookout for to really find a connection that feels right to you. I'm Darshana Avila, your guide to all things erotic wholeness and delving into the realms of intimacy, relationship, sexuality. That's what I'm here to help you do. So I'm glad that you've tuned into this video, and let's get talking more about green flags. First and foremost, check in with how you feel when you are spending time with said person or people. Nothing matters more than your own inner compass. Many of us might have to do some work to actually cultivate a relationship to it, but I'm going to make an assumption here, just for the sake of this little lesson, that you are tuned in. Do you feel at ease? Do you feel like you get to be fully expressed? Do you feel heard, listened to, seen, safe? This is fundamental stuff, and yet I know so many people are contorting themselves to try to be in relationship with someone that seems like someone they would really, really like and really, really want, when in reality, they don't feel good relating with them. This came up with a client of mine recently, very, very typical anxious avoidant dynamic, where the person that she's been seeing, there's a lot that's great about them, but they're not willing to name the relationship. There's a disparity between how much time they spend together. And so she finds herself constantly feeling on edge and wondering where she stands. Now, some of that is her work, just like it might be your work to build up that inner secure attachment and that sense of really connecting to your own self and being able to trust your feedback. But all things being equal, if someone's giving you the kind of wishy-washy, I'm in, I'm out energy, and you don't feel confidence in where you stand with them, I would call that a red flag. Now, you can always lean in from the place of a red flag, open up a dialogue, check in about how they're feeling, how you're feeling, bring some curiosity to the conversation and see if you can get on the same page. But if it's not there, that's really information to have. Again, the green flag is that you should feel really confident in knowing what you are to one another, that you're equally matched in your level of desire, interest, enthusiasm for whatever connection you're sharing. And again, this can be true of a casual lovership all the way to a monogamous life partnership. It's just about making sure that you guys are on the same page. What else would be important for you to feel in a relationship? It's a question that I'm asking you to ask yourself. So there's that sense of ease, confidence. What else do you want to feel? Is it really important for you to laugh and play? And I mean, don't get me wrong. Most of us would say we want to laugh, we want to enjoy ourselves. But if you have a really, really high value around silliness and irreverence and humor, and you're with somebody that doesn't get your humor or doesn't draw that out in you, that you feel like you have to contort yourself, again, good question to ask. Like, is this actually a fit? Are they growth oriented? If that's important to you, chances are good it's going to be important that you partner with someone who is similarly inclined. Personal development, curiosity, a willingness to self-reflect, to continue evolving. Is that something that you guys have in common? Is there enough of a balance between things you have in common and things that are your own passions? Generally speaking, the sweet spot to a relationship beyond casual is going to be that there is enough overlap about ways that you like to spend time together, activities you both enjoy, your daily rhythms and routines, and so on and so forth, and enough that is different so that you can have some healthy individuation and have things of your own going on. If you are highly, highly social and your person is a hardcore introvert and likes to stay at home, do you guys feel like you have a healthy balance that lets you thrive in that relationship together? Or do you feel like you're sacrificing something or compromising something that isn't actually comfortable for you? Also, that applies to, enough in common and enough different. Can you learn together? Can you be teacher and student with one another, taking turns in those roles in a really natural, dynamic way? So those are a few things, of which there are so many more, that I would put as the green flags to look out for. Somebody that I feel at ease with, that I'm in my full and authentic expression with. I want to feel heard and seen and comfortable and safe. I want to know that they're growth oriented. I want to know that we can talk about who we are to each other and where we stand in one another's relational orbits and ecosystems. I want to know that we have enough in common that our lives can flow synchronistically together and still be able to maintain the things that are important to me that might be separate from them. Your green flags ultimately are yours to decide on for yourself and to be on the lookout for. It's my hope that this helps you to begin to orient to that and really establish that for yourself. If someone is not meeting you in those ways, really ask yourself, why do you want to keep investing your time in that relationship? What is it that you are gaining, or what is it that you're avoiding? The fear that might be there, the relationship and attachment wounding that many of us carry, it can have us making some pretty poor choices. Facts, right? So this is also an invitation for you to look at that and get yourself some support if you need to. No shame in needing someone to talk to, someone to help you be accountable to making better choices. If I can be that person for you, reach out. And I hope that you find somebody who is, if it's not me. Be sure that you are subscribed here. I love to drop content each week on different facets of this erotic wholeness journey. And if you like what you're hearing and it's proving meaningful for you, share it, leave a comment. We want more of this out in the world. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.